I'm filming this on the last day of a 10-day trip to Sydney, Australia. For me, it was actually a very nice trip because I got to spend the first 8 nights in the same hotel. That's quite a luxury when you're on the road all the time. But my client down here was Woolworths. I also spoke at a conference, the iMedia Brand Summit. And one of the primary purposes of my trip was to help the new managing director of Peppers & Rogers Group Australia get a start to opening the newest office of PRG. The new managing director of the Australia office of Peppers & Rogers Group is Wayne Kingston. He's the former CEO of DDB Needham here in Australia. And he first came to our attention in 2002 when he traveled to our US headquarters to ask about taking over our Australian operation then. The time wasn't right then, but it's right now, and Wayne is busy opening our new office. So I thought it'd be a great episode of Peppers Unplugged to walk you over to his new offices, which he shares with a colleague, and talk through some of the issues that opening an office really raises for a company like Peppers & Rogers Group. Yeah, so, yeah, right, well.
Yeah.
This is a great office.
Well, it's a start.
Yeah.
And the whole principle that we've used here is the client is at the centre of the organisation.
So you have the conference room as a fishbowl.
The conference room is a fishbowl, hence the fish on the
fish
screen.
on the TV screen.
And clients, when they're here, see a working office, and mostly young people, apart from me, and they're seeing a working office, and this is where it's all done. So, good, comfortable office.
Dan Regan, Mr. and Stuart
Killings.
and Wayne Kingston.
What's his name?
What's his name?
For instance, there's a budget section where the user can access all their budgets over an ad hoc period, or and drill down on what they're actually spending.
Right.
Top right is the admin menu, so we have home and management console where the Luvidali people can actually log in and make any changes to the site. That's very flexible.
So, why do companies need Peppers & Rogers Group? What are they looking for? What do we offer?
Organisation structures are not oriented around share of customer. But when you start getting even a chief executive thinking about how much he can save in his channel marketing by orientating the company more around share of customer, then you've got the perfect mix. But there's not too many organisations out there telling them that. Their agencies not telling them that. Their consultants are not telling them that. Their IT companies are not telling them that. So it's up to Peppers & Rogers to tell them.
And one of the things we wanted to do was talk through some of the steps that are going to be necessary to open an office. You're opening an office in Sydney. And what's your territory? What's the territory going to be for Peppers & Rogers Group?
Territory is Australia, New Zealand, and we'll eventually move into Asia. We've discussed the fact that Asia is the big potential prize down the track.
Yeah.
But let's get it right in Australia for the next year or two.
And what are the biggest obstacles? So what do you need to do in the next year or two to have a successful office here?
I think what we're trying to do, we're in a counter-cyclical business. So the global financial crisis is to our great service.
Mm-hmm.
So Peppers & Rogers' time has arrived. There's no doubt about that. Our job is really to build the bridges from you and Martha back to the corporation. What you say around the world has got to be done.
Yeah.
And what we're trying to do is get the mix right between the CEO's office and the traditional Peppers & Rogers entry points in the IT department or the chief marketing officer or whatever. So, and to do that, there are a lot of things a new office must look at. If you concentrate too much on the IT manager, you're going to stay there for the rest of your life. Whereas Peppers & Rogers needs to change organisations. That's fundamentally what we do. So to change organisations, you've got to get the CEO's ear. So we're working through...
So you can't just walk into the company and get the CEO's ear, right?
You can't.
So, what's your strategy? How are we going to...
So SAP could be a potential partner. Axiom could be a potential partner. It's conceivable that a multinational agency could be a potential partner. The most important thing is that we stay media neutral and we stay in a position that what we're doing is connecting the company from the top down to the customer.
Right.
And to do that, we've got to connect all the linkage points.
Yeah.
You've got to have a start point. And in many ways, the problems of that CRM implementation or the problems of that non-measurable above the line media mix is the problem that's our fodder. Now, if we can then get an owner within the company
Of the problem.
of the problem,
Yeah.
and
Someone knows the problem.
and make them an advocate of Peppers and Rogers. We can then help their cause within their own company.
Yeah.
And normally they're fighting within their own company to get a greater hearing and a greater cause for the customer within their own company.
We want to find the advocates who are trying to push their company into more customer-centric ways and help them with their issues.
Find the advocate and then work with them within their own organisation and with other partners to basically clear the arteries, is one of the ways that I put it within.
Thank you.